ちまおうぜもう一度。誰だって誰だって夜はファンデーなのさ。退屈な人生なんてやめちまおうぜ金輪際。落ちてくのも最高だ。いつかは仲間が死んじゃって一人ぼっちになっちゃって、ああ寂しいね寂しいね。笑おうあなたのことはもう忘れましょう。ただ得ることない人生だもう嫌になっちゃったんだ。怖い怖い気持ちの奥の方、憂鬱な気分になっちまおうぜなっちまおうぜもう一度。誰だって誰だって夜はファンデーなのさ。退屈な人生なんてやめちまおうぜ金輪際。落ちてくのも最高だ。憂鬱な気分になっちまおう。
Alright, hello everyone. Sorry for being late, but we finally have a caster for this match in between the Zuna, seat number 4, versus Digital Fox, seat number 3. So, quite a close seating. We are already into the second map, Vice 5. From my understanding, it does seem like Vice 1, the easy breezy custom map, but I have an official was won by the Zuna, so quite a strong start, and that was a breakpoint as well for Zuna. Well, they're looking to further their lead, extend their lead here. Keep in mind this is the losers bracket now in the final stage, so losing this match will essentially mean ending your run in the Osmania Malaysia tournament of the 4th iteration in 2024. So far, both sides keeping it very close. Zuna and Tonos still not letting up each other's ratios. Tonos, as we have seen time and time again in the past few matches, that he can definitely hang with his ratio, but oh, he does finally find a trip up there as we head into the last quarter of the map. Yeah, it just seems like he has lost it completely with 2 breaks. Now all Zuna has to do is to just hold on to this lead and that combo. The score difference suddenly propelling to 14k. Although Tonos has recovered his combo, but the damage has been dealt from those 2 misses, and it will cost his team a 2nd point. Still, it wasn't their pick, but yeah, it definitely does not translate well given that they lost their own first pick to start this match off with. And well, on the other side, Zuna just showing up in a huge way with a 268 to 2000 something ish ratio there. And yeah, this definitely came down to those 2 unfortunate breaks from Tonos. They'll just have to hope to move on from that. As the pick is now back to Digital Frog's side, and they'll go for the Vice 4 pick this time. Once again, chancing another Vice pick, which I guess in this stage is against an opponent like Zuna. It's probably a wise choice, given that it doesn't seem like they are too comfortable with the hybrid, given that they banned hybrid 3. Well, yeah, for Zuna, it's just the matter of the SVs being the element of surprise that their opponents might have, so they decided to at least take one of them out. And well, here we go, Rice 4. The 2nd pick for Digital Fox, who are still desperately looking for their first point after an unfortunate chain of circumstances for Tonos in that Vice 5 earlier. Koyume looking to prove something that his team has still guarded it. However, he will find the break early on and take some of his ratio with it. Ooh, it's very rough seas here for Koyume, who has already found 2 breaks. We are just a quarter of the map through. Zuna, on the other hand, solid as a rock. Still not finding any massive, even just ratio drops, let alone combo. He's so good. He's so stable. Meanwhile, Koyume is another story. He's like an atom bomb waiting to explode and has done so 3 times now in this Vice 4, which is making this map further and further out of reach for his team to take their potential first point. As long as Zuna keeps this up, there's no hope for Koyume. Wait a minute. Zuna finally finds 2 breaks actually, but Koyume trades it immediately. So I don't think a comeback is possible still. Zuna, despite those 2 breaks, has only found a ratio drop. A slight ratio drop compared to Koyume, who has found like 4 breaks, I think, throughout this entire map. And yeah, that's unfortunate once again, considering their ratio game was relatively close. It all came down to the misses. Koyume having twice that of Zuna. And well, Zuna will be taking this with a 20k score lead, with a 974k score on this Vice 4. And, of course, the 3rd point for his team. They only need 4 more points to guarantee a spot further into the losers bracket. For Digital Fox looking very, very desperate. Both of their picks have not worked out, and the alarm bells will definitely start to ring if they haven't already, at full force for Digital Fox. And it seems like Zuna is going to go with a bit of a curveball here with the Mad pick, replacing one of the SVs this round. There might be a bit of technical difficulties, but I'm sure that will be resolved very soon. But yeah, the mad pick coming out from Zuna at this stage is definitely interesting. Seeing that they have seen all their 3 picks in the Vice pool so far, all the 3 maps that they've played in the Vice pool convert into their points. But they're confident in this mad pick. I mean, yeah, at this stage, it still does seem like Digital Fox are still trying to warm up, get their engines going. So to throw a mad pick, and this time around, it replacing one of the SVs, things are gonna get real crazy for Digital Fox and also Zuna. But yeah, for now we'll just have to wait a bit. Hopefully the technical difficulties will be resolved. I'm assuming both players have already started the mad pick. How ironic it is that the mad pick just so happens to crash the stream. Well, hope everyone sit tight. Be sure to stay hydrated if you haven't. This might be a long match. In theory, it should be a long match, given how close the seeding are. Alright, we're back. I apologize, this is my first time seeing the map. Okay, right? So, well, from what I can tell, Tonos is not having a fun time. 70% accuracy and pretty much breaking every 10 combo. We just faring a bit better actually. This is this is truly a mad pick of all time. What the hell? But yeah, we just is very far ahead. And I wouldn't be surprised if Zuna gets their 4th point on this, despite Banjo being a bit, you know, bit slow. And yeah, wow, a full memorization map. At least as far as what I can tell. He just has his throws, but I don't think that will impact much. The accuracy deficit is a bit too large for Tonos to overcome, I think. Yeah, safe to say that would be the 4th point, the 4th straight point converting to the Zuna camp. Digital Fox definitely in dire straits now. As we'll see a LN2 pick come out from... come out from Digital Fox. At this point, they kind of had nothing to lose anymore, given both their rice picks have not worked out, so might as well. Oh, wait, no, Song 4, my bad. I'm a bit thrown off. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, we just on that map pick got 593k with an 87.57% accuracy, while Tonos trailing a bit behind, 74% at 347k. But here we go, Long Note 4. Familiar song for a lot of OSU players. And well, it's definitely a long note heavy map, alright. But thus far, both players handling the long notes very well. As we are about to head into the first Ki, we'll see any trip-ups, especially for Tonos who haven't been performing the brightest here in this match against Zuna. They definitely need any spark of motivation in the Digital Fox camp if they want to attempt to get the ball rolling and get some momentum going before things turn very ugly. If there's one pick they must not lose, it will be this one right now. Thus far, no trip ups just yet, although Tonos does take a bit of a ratio hit from that first Ki. He's now trailing 0.05% accuracy behind Zuna, who's still looking as solid as ever since the start of this match. Second Ki still not catching anyone out. Both players fully locked in, never mind. Tonos once again the first one to fall in their bout against Zuna. He has failed to come up to the task again. And while the map is certainly not over, I'll be hard pressed to see Zuna somehow fumble this so hardly. Although there's a chance, nonetheless. We have seen he has broken near the end of maps, but will it happen here in this long note 4? We're about to head into the final PI. The last set of long notes. Tono's hanging on for dear life, hoping for anything, even breadcrumbs from Zuna, but it does not seem like it will happen. Crazy to think that he just has only appeared in the mat/SV pick thus far. Because his team is just so cracked. 990k on the long note 4 like this. Tono's not too shabby either, 986k, but yeah, ultimately the 3 misses he got, once again costing his team the 3rd pick and a 5th point for Zuna now, as they are looking prime and ready to maybe take us to a sweep in finals. Yeah, like if you recall the scores in long note 4, Tono's actually had a very slightly better ratio than Zuna, but and even the 200s, he still won it by just a few. However, the misses were too much of a cost for him and Digital Fox to take. So now it's going to be back to Zuna for their 3rd pick, and also the pick to potentially secure a match point. I mean, the entire pool right now is definitely up for grabs in terms of Zuna. Everything seems possible. And well, they decide to go for the Hybrid 2 pick this time. The future of the taiko drum here in a tournament featuring Osmania. Yeah, like Digital Fox haven't seemed like themselves throughout this tournament in this match. Like, they have dominated so many opponents before this with relatively convincing scores, but when it came to face up against one of their closer challengers to the title, they just seem to fall flat completely. I mean, yeah, still some of these scores were definitely closer, very close indeed, but yeah, it's just that little bit separating them from getting their first point in some of these maps that we have seen thus far. Well, while we wait for another round of technical difficulties. But yeah, for anyone joining the stream, it is Hybrid 2 now, picked by Zuna, who is on a 5-point winning streak, and well, Digital Fox, although coming close several times in those 5 maps, they could never get it to cross the line, as Zuna has just held on for most of it, not giving a chance for Digital Fox to even come back from their breaks. But Still, it's not over yet. As we have seen before time and time again, Digital Fox with Koyume, who has clutched up twice at the very, very last second with a 2-digit score difference to take a point. So as long as they're still kicking and breathing, there's certainly a chance for them to perhaps pull this one back and make something out of it. It is a Herculean task, don't get me wrong, but it is not impossible. Does seem like Bancho is still having a bit of a moment. So yeah, sit tight. We might not be able to see how Hybrid 2 transpires to be, but like looking at the momentum so far, it's definitely leaning more towards the Zuna side. Alright, looking at the MP link now, as both teams have finished Hybrid 2. Vizuna will be taking the point with Vizuna having a 984k 1 miss versus Tono's 981k, only a 3k score difference between the two. Once again, Tono's having a way better ratio if you exclude the 200s and 100s, but that one extra miss might have costed him his team. Another shot at the first point, and yeah, that does mean match point now secured for Rizuna, and they can finish it off. It's looking very possible now for a sweep in finals. Although it will be Digital Fox to determine their fate, whether they go out with a bang or they fade away silently. And well, looking at Koyume's enthusiasm for their next pick, which could be the very last pick, it is Vice 7. Going for that one extra rice pick afforded to them in this finals map pool now. Once again, another Camellia song in overcomplexification. Hopefully Bancho will be kinder to us this time. I'm praying, please. As we could be, seeing the final map play out. Digital Fox need a lot right now. They need all that they have in this Vice 7. To not make this a sweep, to not end their tournament run here in the Mania Malaysian tournament 4th iteration with a sweep in the books for them. Are you getting it? Alright, okay. Alright, Bancho has decided to play nice. I hope that was just a Bancho from Reizuna. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright. That's not... things are not so fortunate for Koyume as... Yeah, it seems like they found a break and another one with that. Yeah, third of the map through. Can Camellia save Koyume and Digital Fox from a humiliating defeat? So far, it doesn't seem like it. Koyume once again finding another break here in this drop. We are halfway through the map already. There's no real response from Koyume towards Zuna's 99.67% FC still. And there you go. There goes Koyume's combo again. When the world needed him most. When Digital Fox and Tonos needed him most. He just couldn't show up. This finals map pool was too much. Too tall of an order for Koyume and his team to overcome against a team like Zuna. We're heading to the home stretch now. There is nothing stopping Zuna and Just in their conquest to reach the podium here in the Osmania Malaysian tournament. And what a convincing score to end it with. 987k, only 8200s. That's all there is. Koyume, while having respectable ratio, kind of the same story for both players. Koyume and Tonos unfortunately just needed to keep their combos intact for the most part. Still very valiant effort coming out from both teams, but ultimately the efforts from Digital Fox proved to just be a bit too short against Zuna, with Just and Zuna holding on to secure a convincing sweep in this losers final. Sorry. And well, congrats to Zuna for winning this match. Well played for both teams, but obviously well played to Digital Fox for making it this far, making some of the most exciting clutches that we have seen in this tournament. But yeah, we hope to see the two players compete in future Mania tournaments should they feel like it. But once again, that will be the end of this match. Zuna will be moving forward to next week. No, wait, never mind. Let me double check. Who won? How did this is? Okay, so does seem like Zuna will be facing up against How to Train Your Dragon, actually, who somehow defeated Overjoyed, who was on a miracle run in the winners bracket until they got defeated last week. They beat Overjoyed 7-4, so yeah, they have been rewarded with an opponent in Zuna Seed 4 versus Seeds I already forgot the seeding, but yeah, How to Train Your Dragon will be going up against Zuna. Tomorrow? Yeah. They'll be going up against each other tomorrow at 13 UTC. And let me double check. Are there any more? I don't think there is. Yeah, that pretty much concludes the matches for today, I believe. So, well, once again, GWPs to both teams. Thank you, Epsilon, for streaming. Thank you. Thank you, the Hunter One, of course. How could I forget? Thank you, the Hunter One, for reffing this match, and of course, thank you everyone for staying with us in this finals losers bracket match. We hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, for the matches tomorrow, there will be. Let me get through it real quick. It will be How to Train Your Dragon versus Zuna at 13 UTC, the 11th of August, and another one actually in the winners bracket between Leon's Waifus versus Gone and Long Gone, the long-awaited Seed 1 versus Seed 2 matchup in the OMMT. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned. Both matches will be at 13 UTC, but I believe we'll have 2 streams, hopefully, on both YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and we hope to see you guys tomorrow for some of the most exciting matches. Stay tuned.